Hello Libra, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your June tarot prediction. As usual, we're going to take a look at what's happening in your love life in the month of June, in your career, in your workspace, and what's the universal guidance for you at this time to make the most out of the energies. I will start with an oracle card from Whispers of the Ocean deck to get a general guidance, general vibe, or what is important to keep in mind as you navigate the energies of June. And then at the end, I also will use the Hermit Tarot cards, which is going to get us some messages from your person of interest to yourself. Okay, let's get started without further ado. I hope you guys are excited about the beginning of summer. I know I am. And I've done a video about the new moon in Gemini that we experienced just a couple of days ago, and it's gonna have its effect for the next few days. So you may want to check out that video just to get a vibe for what is important and how the energy of Mercury, of Gemini, is of new moon actually even is communicating what, you know, like the course of events, so the energies that we're in. Pretty exciting. And since you Libra, we're talking about the element of air, and you're an air sign, and maybe quite of big importance for you because we're talking about entire swords, right? Sword suit. We're talking about navigating our thought patterns, our words, the way we build communication with other people around us. So let's see what we have for you for the month of June. What do we have for Libra? If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to click the like button. I've got 2 cards for you. Click the like button, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, make yourself known. This really helps me circulate these messages with more people. And if you feel that is not your story, it didn't resonate for you, you may want to check readings for your other placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you haven't seen them yet, it means I'm gonna upload them to my channel very, very soon. Okay, so we've got 2 cards for you. One is 30, surrounded by prosperity. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. This is about the abundance of the universe. It's infinitely abundant. There is enough for everyone. So don't cut yourself short and don't make your dreams small just because you feel like, you know, some sort of balance or equality will be broken, or that you don't deserve, or whatever else you may think, right? There's enough for everyone. As long as you can manifest it in a healthy way, then why not? It's all gonna happen for you. And the other one is breakthrough to new dimensions, and that's the key to that success. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth. It's bursting forth into your consciousness, doing somersaults here. Beautiful energy. Look at that fish jumping out. Some sort of innovation idea, some sort of project opportunity is coming your way. And it's gonna be key for you to grow your prosperity. I love this. Okay, let's see what we have with tarot cards. What do we have for Libra in the month of June? All right. First card is King of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Let's see. 3 of Swords, Hanged Man. All right. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, we have in the workspace Emperor, 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 2 9s. And the advice is 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Nice. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn as well. But yeah, I feel like there will be some triumphs and tribulations in the months of June. And this is like a residual energy from clearing out and leaving behind things and people that are not serving you, that do not make you happy, that take away of your, take off from you and take your energy away from you, drain you. So there will be a bit of that recalibration phase in the month of June. That's what I'm getting strongly for you. Let's see. So for your love life, you have this Three of Swords in the middle of the, like, it's, to me, all these cards are about going within. It's about inner reflection. It's about healing big time. You see with this fire, with the sun energy. To me, this is like one of my favorite Three of Swords cards in any deck. And usually, of course, we're all dreading seeing the card about pain and heartache, about being let down. But in this deck, it's beautiful because it's giving us that hope, that light, and it's telling us that we're coming out of that energy. Actually, we are not gonna stay in it much longer. And yeah, it may seem like your world is a little bit upside down right now, and even the Hangman is upside down, right? Just naturally. But that's what it says to you, that it's a natural way of things. It's by design like that. It's giving you a chance to have a new perspective on things, to learn certain lessons, to be grateful for certain things. Like, maybe you'll see a contrast of somebody really going through it, and you'll be like, oh, actually, I'm lucky that I didn't have it that bad, right? Or, what I have is actually easier to heal than what those people have experienced. You will see that contrast. You also see the deeper meaning of that heartache, of whatever that relationship was or is, if it's still in your life. And you will be able to see with much clearer vision of whether you want this to stay in your life, this person to be with you going forward, or you're going to use this learnings, you're going to say thank you to the person, you're going to let them go and use it in the future to build healthier relationships from now on. Not to let yourself down, not to hurt another person, because with this heartache-like situations, a lot of times both people are suffering, right? It's sometimes, of course, if you're dealing with someone narcissistic, with someone toxic, and it's possible that you will face those kind of people in the months of June with this devil card here, then obviously there is a disconnect in terms of the toxic person really pulling the energy onto themselves, and a lot of times they consciously create chaos and bring damage about. So I'm not like, so that's like one example, right? In other cases, even if the person themselves is not toxic in nature, they can still appear manipulative or toxic in certain situations. But essentially, it's bringing pain and suffering for both sides. It's just as painful, or maybe even more painful for them as it is for you. Just keep that in mind, that a lot of times people are acting like that because of lack of understanding, lack of awareness, and lack of experience of navigating relationships in a healthy way. Somebody needed to hear that. It's just sometimes people do what they do because they don't know any better, not because they consciously want to hurt you. Okay, for the workspace, we have the Emperor and two nines, Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. Yeah, so you're asked to really step into this energy of me, myself, and I, of realizing, right, we're going into the thinking space again. First of all, it's about thinking, realizing what is it you want and what is it you don't want, right? The Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, about anxiety and fear. It's about anticipating the unhappy scenario. You are asked to focus on the happy scenario and what you do want, right? On how you're gonna get there, right? The Emperor knows exactly what he wants and knows how to get there. There is no doubt There's no space for that fear, for that anxiety. And this will fall away naturally. And this is in the career space. So what I'm getting here is that, like I said at the beginning, was the devil energy. There will be some tests for you to see if you're going to fall into the anxiety and fear space, or you're going to stay strong, even under pressure. And it looks like there will be some pressure, right? Remember that you are the beautiful emperor self, that you are a lot and you have a lot to give. So you're destined for success. There is no other way. And bring about people who will support this idea, and not in a selfish way, but still in a constructive way. People who will believe in you, who will not be challenging you or test you, right? Because that's not gonna do you any good, at least at this time. At this time, you need your fans, your cheerleaders, your supporters, who will be on the same page, at least those who will share the same idea, the same goal. And that's going to be good enough for you to have that head start in this new, it looks like with the original cards that we got, the oracle cards, there will be some innovative project, there will be some new opportunities, doing something that maybe you've never done before. But it's important to have the right people on your team to be able to achieve it, especially if it's not like a solo business, right? But other people are involved. But even if it is solo, you still, like, for example, I'm doing what I'm doing solo here on the channel, but I'm still co-creating and collaborating with my clients, right? So it's still about manifesting the right audience, right? The audience that I can connect with, that will hear me, what I have to say, that will understand me, right? That will be riding this wave together with me. It's really important for any business, any endeavors, but especially so if we are starting anew and we need that extra support, that we're on the right track. And it looks like, because this is a major arcana, that your higher power, your angels, are supporting you with this as much as they can. The advice: 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. So think about all the different happy outcomes that you can have from your current situation, both in love and at work, both emotionally and in the physical space, right? You don't have to choose between the two, right? A lot of times, 2 of Pentacles, it is the juggling energy, but a lot of times it's juggling between 3D and 5D, between like having to make a choice. And in this case, I'm getting that you're told that you don't have to make a choice. You don't have to choose just your emotional connection, with someone. You don't have to choose just the financial stability with someone. And by the way, this could be still about the workspace. It doesn't have to be about love relationships. We often take these cards and talk about them with the personal, relationships, but it can be a work relationship as well. It's just more about, here I'm getting, it's more about this juggling sometimes between what feels good and what looks good on paper, or what is going to feels like a more solid choice to bring you success. Try to go for the option that's going to get you both, where you don't have to compromise on that, because you deserve both, and that's what the universe is trying to tell you in the month of June. Okay, Libra, I hope that this has been useful for you. The last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull messages from your person to yourself, and we are gonna call it a day. Okay, so, oh wow, we continue talking about success, but also your self-realization. So your person wants to have sex with you. They also say, I just want space at the same time, and you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. So we've talked about the heartache and certain disconnects that happened or may be happening as we speak, that are asking you to step out into that energy of like looking at things from a different perspective. So this to me resonates with that big time. Don't dwell too much on how much you're impacting another person, but rather think about how you feel in this energy, whether you want to stay in this relationship or not. If it's in the past, then at least count your blessings and see how much you've learned. And after all, that this person still appreciates you, still wants to be with you physically, and they also have that energy of forgiveness for you. Even if you don't see it in the physical just yet, at least there is that notion that, you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. That they are willing to overcome that and to heal that. And that's very important. Whether it's the closure energy or whether it's the building block for both of you to step into a healthier energy going forward. Okay, I hope this has been useful for you guys. Now, for real, I'm going. Thank you so much. I'll be back with more readings very, very soon. Bye.